This section focuses on learning objective number 4, which is to explain how organizations build strong customer relationships and customer value through marketing. So in learning objective 2 and 3, we focused on how marketing discovers and satisfies consumer needs. And now learning objective 4, we're going to actually look at the marketing program and how customer relationships are built. Because what a marketing program does essentially is connects the organizations with its customers. It does that through creating customer value, through the developing customer relationships, and through relationship marketing. And what's happened over time is customer value and customer relationships have become increasingly important because there is now intense competition in domestic and global markets. And this intense competition has caused massive restructuring of many U.S. industries and businesses. So the question we have to ask is, how can companies achieve success in such an intense and competitive global market? Well, the answer to that question is that firms have to focus on customer value. Now, the important thing to remember here is what companies are doing is they're not just going out there and saying, okay, this is the value we're giving you. What they are trying to do is understand how a customer perceives value and then create and deliver that value. So it's all based on discovering the needs and wants of customers and then working to satisfy that. Okay, so they're looking to gain loyal customers by providing this unique value. Okay, and customer value is the unique combination of benefits received by targeted buyers, which include things like, quality, convenience, things being delivered on time, before sale and after sale service at a specific price. So they look at all these different things to develop this level of value to their customers. Okay, and loyal customers are critical to companies because these loyal customers are the ones that keep coming back. Companies make their money on repeat customers. Okay, not the person that just goes into a store and makes a purchase once, but that person that buys that product, likes the product, sees value in the product and the service or the price, and then keeps coming back. And firms actually calculate the dollar value of a loyal, satisfied customer. So for example, a customer that is a loyal Kleenex customer will typically, on average in a lifetime, spend about $994 on Kleenex. Okay? But firms can't succeed by being all things to all people. They just can't do it. It's just not physically possible. Instead, what companies have to do is build those long-term customer relationships, provide that unique value that they alone can deliver to that target market. So they have to set themselves apart, okay, by developing those long-term customer relationships and providing that unique value. There are 3 main strategies that companies use to deliver customer value. Okay, the first is the best price. Okay, we see it all the time, like Southwest Airlines, $99. Okay, they're providing value with the price. It's inexpensive, it gets people where they want to go. Okay, other companies that focus on the best price value are companies like Walmart, Costco, and again, Southwest Airline. Another value strategy is having the best product. Okay, they want to have the best product out there. It's like people will spend a little bit more for better, high quality products. So what companies base their business on the best product value strategy? Well, these are companies like Starbucks, Nike, and Johnson & Johnson. Okay, and then the third type of strategy that companies can use is the best service value strategy, where they're providing a high level of customer service to their customers. A few companies that focus on the best service value strategy are companies like Land's End, Home Depot, the Marriott, Nordstrom. Okay, so the main 3 value strategies are best price strategy, the best product strategy, and the best service value strategy. And a company really has to determine what strategy they want to focus on. Okay, but even after that value is achieved, how do companies actually build meaningful relationships with their customers? So these customer relationships are achieved when organizations create these meaningful connections with their customers by utilizing specific marketing mix actions implemented in the marketing program. Okay, so we're going back to that marketing mix, the 4 Ps, the controllable factors, your product, price, place, promotion. Okay, the actions that come out of the marketing mix implemented into the marketing program. And they do this through relationship marketing. Okay, relationship marketing links the organization to its individual customers, employees, suppliers, and other partners for their mutual long-term benefit. Okay, so they link the organization to all these different people for the mutual long-term benefit. That means benefit to the company and benefit to the customer. Now, relationship marketing is easy to understand. Okay, it's more effective when there's a personal ongoing relationship between the organization and the individual customers that begin before the sale, continue through the sale, and then after the sale. But even though it's easy to understand, relationship marketing is hard to do because of the technological factor. Okay, purchasing is made easy by being able to make purchases online from the comfort of our own home. You're not talking to a salesperson. You're not going into the store. Okay, these online places that we can go to make purchases eliminate the need for personal interaction with employees of an organization. And that reduces the effect of the person-to-person relationship connection. However, this loss of tender loving care, TLC, can impact consumer purchase decisions since the human assistance is reduced or eliminated. So consumer purchase decisions will be made without this personal assistance, which could, in the end, impact the purchase or their loyalty. Okay, so when we think about all these things, an effective relationship marketing strategy will lead to the marketing manager discovering the needs of the consumers. When a marketing manager discovers the needs of the consumers, then product concepts can be developed. And when those product concepts are developed, they're then converted into an actual tangible marketing program. Okay, and a marketing program is a plan that integrates the marketing mix to provide a good service or idea to prospective buyers. Okay, so the marketing program is basically the plan for the 4 Ps, or the marketing mix. Okay, they're putting this whole program together. Okay, and those consumer needs trigger the product concepts that are translated into actual products that stimulate further discovery of the consumer needs. Okay, so what we're going to do at this point is we're going to return back to 3M and Post-it notes and look at the strategies that they utilized to see how they were beneficial in the market. And what the extension of the product line did is, because of the success of the Post-it flag highlighter, it led Windorski to create the second generation of the Post-it flag highlighters and pens without the rotating cover that makes it easier to insert replacement flags. Okay, so with the twisting one, it's not as easy to replace the flags as it is with one without the rotating cover. And then the success of the second generation of products has led to a family of related products, including a line of Post-it flag pens in different colored inks, a new 3-in-1 combination that has a highlighter on one end and a pen on the other, and 3M Post-it flags on top. So this really was a big undertaking for Windorski. But what the 3M example shows us is how the components of, developing and identifying your target market, developing your marketing mix, creating customer value, how all these different pieces come together to create a solid marketing program, which is going to help build relationships and increase sales and build a solid marketing strategy for the organization.